Hello, Scorpio. My water brethren. We're going to start with an oracle card. What does Scorpio need to know at this Sag moon? Positive outlook. Can you muster it, Scorpio? Can you be positive? Can you avoid the cynicism? How you feel depends on your own mental attitude. The many faces of Ganesha reveal how you feel about different aspects of your life: spirituality, health, finances, relationship, and emotional well-being. It is important to remember that circumstances are not good or bad, but always neutral. It is how you approach the situation that will determine your outcome. If you see something as depressing, it will be. If you choose to see it as encouraging, it will be. Your mind determines how your day will go. Your state of mind has influence over your body, your relationships, your emotional well-being, and how you view your finances. Every day you are so careful when considering what you will eat during that day. You have an opportunity to be just as discerning when it comes to how you think. You can conquer your moods no matter how bad a mood you seem to be in. Make up your mind that you are not going to be controlled by your moods anymore. If you do find yourself in a low disposition, take a moment to acknowledge what brought this up for you. Take positive action to shift back to happiness or being positive. I find this a little humorous for you, Scorpio, because you tend to be very cynical. You tend to be very untrusting. Because by and large, people are untrustworthy, right? Right? But there's a gentler way of being, Can you be gentle with yourself, with others? With your pain? Can you be gentle with your pain? Can you be understanding towards your mistakes? Can you be understanding towards other people's mistakes? If somebody hurt you, can you forgive them? If somebody hurt you, can you accept that maybe it wasn't personally about you? I personally don't want to hear that. If you hurt me, you had a choice, right? If you wanted to make me happy, if you could have made that choice. You knew better and you didn't do better. So why should I have a positive outlook? And that could be you talking to yourself. That could be talking to a lover. That could be talking to a coworker. That could be talking to a family member. If you knew better, why didn't you do better? Well, because things aren't that black and white, Scorpio. And Sag being the sign after you, Sag really puts this buffer, and being the Sag new moon, Sag really puts this buffer between themselves and their emotions, and they do this through intellectualism, through their philosophical nature. And that's what Sag through Ganesha is really saying, You need to create a bubble between your hurt and your mind. Your feelings are just information. They're not infallible facts. They are not. No matter how right you are, It's not a fact. Even if you predicted the situation, your feelings are not facts. Your feelings are information, and you have a choice to discern this information any way you want. Maybe the person hurt you because they, can't stand themselves. Maybe it really doesn't have anything to do with you. And it's not really a victim mind frame, I don't think, although it absolutely is a form of victim consciousness. It's really much more about letting go of resentments, because the only person it really harms is yourself. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Pentacles reversed, Queen of Pentacles reversed, Ace of Wands reversed, Three of Cups reversed. Backed by the Eight of Pentacles. I mean, these are really pretty aggressive cards, right? No new beginning is the first thing that I'm getting. You want things to change. You want things to get better. You want progress. You want a new life for yourself. Just a quick upright look. But you can't get that if when you think the worst of other people, you're really thinking the worst of yourself. If you're saying that person hurt me because that person doesn't care about me, or that person was out to get me, you're validating a belief that you're not worth being treated better. When you depersonalize other people's choices, other people's behaviors, the environment around you, you start to realize it gives you a sense of confidence and self-esteem that you lost when you gave the power of your esteem to the choices other people make in reference towards you. If a man rejected you, hypothetically, maybe it wasn't because he didn't appreciate or value you. Maybe it's because he didn't appreciate or value himself. Maybe you intimidated him. Maybe you're not being healthy, you're not being positive, you're resisting letting go of the past. Perhaps you're angry because your sexual powers, your sexual magnetism isn't working for you. You're not getting the one that you want, maybe. And maybe you're not getting the one that you want because there's other people, or you're not, you're just not having fun. You want to have fun and you're not having fun and you're taking it personally. Three of Cups reversed. Maybe you're in a complicated relationship. Maybe they chose somebody else. And now you're angry. Why am I not having this new beginning? Why am I not valued? Why am I not having the sex that I enjoy? And I don't want to say it's just sex, but why am I not having this healthy, release of energy? A lot of pent up feelings. But behind all of this is work that needs to be done on what is real. And none of that can happen until you change your mindset. Maybe they chose the other person because, maybe what I was about to say this is the Moon card. Maybe they chose the other person because You weren't being public with them. You were trying to be secretive, Scorpio, and they didn't want secrets. And you took that personally. I don't want to necessarily say this is a love card. This could be work. You know, maybe you started a new job and you're not getting this revitalization that you thought it was going to be. You know, maybe they don't value you at your job, or you don't value yourself, but you know, the cards so far are saying it's because the way you're framing the situation. You're being a bit delusional right now, and I'm sorry to tell you this, Scorpio, because I adore you guys. But I feel like you're saying, like I said, this isn't, you know, victim consciousness, but it's actually the opposite. It's saying, I didn't do anything wrong. There's no reason why people would not want to give me what I'm entitled to. Well, maybe you did do something wrong. I don't think you did something terrible. I mean, we still have 3 cards to go, so maybe you did do something terrible. But, you know, really the best thing I can think of right now is that you wanted a certain kind of relationship, a certain kind of career, a certain kind of secret. But the thing is, as I am a water sign, and I also adore the personal, secretive life, the moon, I am a moon child after all, a lot of people take offense to that. People take offense to your secretive nature, Scorpio, and you know that. I love it, but you know that. We know that. It is not a positive, healthy demeanor. Not saying it's unhealthy, but it doesn't seem healthy. And this resistance to accepting how this could make people feel betrayed is causing problems. You are not untouchable, Scorpio. No matter how strongly you feel about something, no matter how much revenge you want to exact on someone, you are not untouchable. You are not without fault. And again, this isn't a huge mistake that you made. It's just the way that you are framing it, the way that you are looking at it. And I think this is either about relationships or about work. Where it's like you felt entitled to a raise that you didn't get, and you didn't get it because you didn't publicize the work enough. You wanted this relationship, but you didn't get it because you didn't publicize your emotions and your desires enough. And now you feel betrayed. And that feeling of betrayal is really, really, really what you need to work on. Really, really, really. Because the world, you know, what a beautiful card. And it's interesting because while I was doing this, I was thinking a lot about Capricorn. And Capricorn got this card in this position as well, but reversed. They also got this card and reversed. And I think you guys are sharing this space of arrogance, this need for revenge, this need for retribution, blocking your blessings. And with Capricorn, it was kind of like you're on the brink of losing everything. You need to pull a Hail Mary. I don't really do sports references, but it's a good phrase. You need to pull a Hail Mary or you're going to lose everything. For you, Scorpio, it's saying you have so much going on. This relationship doesn't seem to have ended. This job opportunity doesn't seem to have ended. There seems to be, you are still so abundant, so capable, so wise and aware. You just need to stop. You just need to stop with this. Exposure therapy is what you need. Yeah. Because you want to be the Strength card reversed. Gorgeous. You want to be unhealthy. You want to be primal in your opinions. You don't want subtleties. You don't want philosophies. You want all the things. Nine of Cups. Perhaps also my favorite depiction of this glorious. You want all the things. You want this lifestyle. You want to value yourself. You want change. You want a good time. But the only way to achieve that, any of it, is by self-control, not thinking you're untouchable, and making public what you keep secret. There's no real struggle there. Exposure therapy. Exposure therapy. Exposure therapy. Because inside of you is so much. So much. You can do it. You can do it, Scorpio. Just don't let the festering feelings ruin it. You're so close. So we're done. It ended, but you're so close. Just change your mind frame and you can get the things that you've been working towards. This is my wisdom for you, for the Sag New Moon Scorpio. Can you be positive? Can you? Can you show a different face? Can you adapt? Can you be mutable? Can you?